Yeah, no, we're just really excited to be here. It's something that we worked really hard this season to accomplish. So we're just really proud of our players and staff for getting ourselves this far. We want to keep dreaming big and taking one day at a time. So we're getting ready to compete, and there's some great teams, some great coaches, some history being made here with a regional full of female coaches. So that's excited to be a part of, and again, really proud of what we've been doing this season and ready to compete at a high level.
Coach, talk about how special it is to be in the regional ball for female coaches.
Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome. I think these coaches, I have a lot of respect for them. I think that we're all in different points in our careers, but it's really nice to see that the profession is growing, that the level that we're coaching at is also getting higher and higher. And we'll soon have a woman win a national championship. So I think that all these things are working towards that, and I'm just really, really, I think, blessed to be a part of this group. Very honored to be surrounded by some great coaches, and just excited about the profession. And we understand representation matters, and so it's a big deal for all the other female coaches out there that this can be done at a high level.
I think when we watch the team this year, you guys display with tremendous emotion and passion. How do you level that out, maybe, now that you're at this Sweet 16 level? It's hard to sustain. Well, I bet you all three of you can. It's hard to sustain against a very superior, not superior to you, but superior level of play. How do you, I know that you guys have such an ability to do that. How do you try to even that out a little bit?
Yeah, no, I think it's important for us. We talk a lot about balancing our minds and our hearts. We got to make sure that we're focused, but one doesn't really work against the other. So if we just play with it just kind of, we just got to be focused and play with our minds, and our heart's not in it, then that's not going to work. And if it's just our hearts aren't in it, we're not thinking about what we're doing, that also doesn't work. So this is a time where we really have to be balanced with that and really stable with that, and understand what we need to get done, be really focused, and also understand that we're going to fight for every point like it's our last point. So we're just balancing that out. I think it's something that we do in practice every day as well. We play with a lot of energy and intensity, but we're also a team that thinks on the court, pays attention to what they're doing. So.
Yeah. Very fiery. So how do you feel like when are you going to bring that out, and how are you going to use that to your advantage?
Well, I think it's something that I can feel during the game, how the game is going, and I think it's something that all the team counts in each other to be accountable with. So, but that's something that we talked about, especially in the last game, to keep our minds and hearts balanced. So I would say it's just a feeling. With experience, we know when we gotta bring emotion and when we gotta talk about the next play, when we gotta communicate. So I feel it's just the game. It builds on the game.
I definitely agree, and our team really loves each other and loves to see each other succeed. And I think we want it just as much as we do for ourselves, even more for our teammates. So I think that when we do get big points or make plays, our team is genuinely very happy for each other, and also really passionate about the game of volleyball.
It's a program that's done well traditionally, but only the third time in the Sweet 16, the first time in a long time. What's been different this year to get you guys to this point?
I think we have a lot of upperclassmen, a lot of senior leadership on the court, and a lot of experience, and I think that has helped us stay consistent and perform at a consistent level.
I would say that I feel it's a mentality that we had since the beginning. We had a lot of newcomers. Like she said, we had upperclassmen. So I think it was everybody together, just having since the beginning a good mentality. And I think the coaches, we did a good job during the summer with the coaches. So I think it was everybody was knew that this was our goal, to come as far as we could and to go to the championship, to win a championship. So I think it was just a collective mentality that really helped.
Coach, when did you know that this group had the potential to be where we're at today, and the potential to be going deep into this game?
No, when I got the job and I said yes, I knew I had a vision for our program. I knew exactly what I believed we could do. And I think you get yourself surrounded by the right people, and they buy in and they work hard, and we'll go day by day. And this just didn't happen overnight. I think that these players, former staff, like there's a lot of people that have been a big part of where we are today. And I think that with this group was, as they're now seniors, a big class of our group is they're seniors and juniors, and so we are a more mature group. But they experience, I think, a lot of progress throughout their careers where they have had to step, they were getting to one point and then we were doing something bigger, and they have had to turn around and learn and step up and show up and be that and show up and be that. And I think that just really proud of how they just kind of embrace those stages. We kept getting better and better, and there was more things that was demanded of them that maybe they weren't ready for, and they had to step up and do it. They had to play as freshmen. There wasn't a lot of upperclassmen when they came in as a class, and so they had to lead, and all these things. I think because they step up and they embrace those stages, I think that this has given them an opportunity to compete at the highest level, and I think that they're confident that we belong here, and we're ready to compete.
Talk about how good the ACC being. The ACC has been so better this year, and it's helped sharpen your team.
Yeah, no, just it's. I think that as a conference, we talk a lot about how do we get more teams to the tournament, and then how are we more competitive within the tournament, more competitive nationally. And I think there has been a collective effort among the coaches about preseason and how we're going to approach preseason, what we're going to schedule, and then how can we help our conference continue to grow. And I think that we've done that. I think that everybody did a really great job in the beginning of the year to really help our RPIs and help our conference bring in some great wins. And some great matches against some great competition, and then we were able to build on that as the conference kept moving forward. And obviously, Pitt, Louisville, Miami, Florida State, UNC, everybody was doing such a great job that really helped sustain that RPI throughout the year. So it's a really good thing to see, and it's just the beginning. So it's exciting about the ACC.
What do you when you watch them scouting Ohio State, and what do they do well, and how are they counteract that?
Yeah, no, they're a great team. We definitely, they play in a very strong conference. They understand the type of challenge. They've been at this stage before, so I think that they're carrying good momentum from the season. They're playing well. The Final Four is in Columbus, so I know they have added, energy there to try to get themselves back there. But I think, again, just a good volleyball team. They're well balanced. They got a great setter. They got some great players all around. So it's not really like you stop this one and you're good. It's a balanced team, but nothing different than what we would expect at this level. I think that a very hard competition, physical players, good blocking team, good serving team. So those are all things that we're going to have to really understand, and we studied a lot, and hopefully we can, or not hopefully, we will be executing the things that we need to do to really just put some pressure on them. But we also understand that they're great players on the other side. They're going to do things very well and at a very high level, and we're just going to be ready to compete. So
For you guys, how much is the focus on doing what you do well versus stopping what they do well?
Yeah, I would say it's a balance, because by stopping them, you are doing your best too. So I would say it's just a balance. When the ball is on our side, we're trying to perform our best. When the ball is on the other side, we're trying to block them, to defend them, and to execute what we've studied. So it depends on where the ball is.
all right, thank you guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.